You guys can just do me the favor, and obviously I have no way to stop anything, neither do you, and in general, my whole point to this past year and a half plus was to make sure that Jared's fans knew how happy it was and that he was just literally so in love with you guys and would work 24/7 for you guys. And that's how I need you to remember him. I do not need you guys to remember him in any other way. I took on that trauma myself and to keep for myself because it's not how you guys should remember him at all. It's a very traumatic situation, and for things like that to even be leaked has blown my mind. Literally stopped me in my tracks today. So I need you guys to just think positively and don't think about that moment. I remember the first prayer that I did after all of that was for God to cloud my mind with better memories so I can continue. I did not care this whole year that people want to say that I killed Jared or this or that, because I know what happened, as long as so does everyone else there. And you get a little bit of it from the police report, but we'll just leave that how it is. So, you guys, please just, I'm gonna post a lot of Jared in the next couple of days just so you see how happy this kid was. He wasn't depressed right before he got off the plane. He did not feel good. It's one of the last things he even said to me. I was holding him right after I came out from the bathroom, changing my clothes because I was in shorts on the PJ, and it's cold in Chicago, so I went and put on pants. Came back out and went straight up to him because he looked like he didn't feel good. And I asked him what was wrong, and he just told me he didn't feel good, and I told him to explain to me what didn't feel good. And the cop had said, you guys are in trouble, you guys just can't be holding each other, because I was holding him and holding his dreads. Like, what's wrong? Thank you, baby. I know. So, and then within a minute after that, he sat down in front of me, and as you guys can see from other things, I know, Mom, that was about it. And that all happened within about 5 minutes of us getting off of the flight. So there's just so much more to that. And I don't want anyone, I know, Mom, I don't want anyone to think he was in any depressing state, that he was nervous, that none of that was going on. He did not feel good. We had a doctor come to the house the night before because he did not feel good. Like, I don't know why people aren't acting on the information that I've given, that they know, or whatever it is. It's fine. I can only do so much. But what I can do is make sure that you remember him in the way that he was, and the way that he planned, the way that he wanted. And I have all of that. He prepped me for all of that without me even realizing. So, just, again, you could say whatever you want. I come to terms with dealing with that for the sheer fact that as long as you remembered him happy, and this took all of my coping for the past year and a half plus that just flushed it down the drain. If this was what was going to happen in the beginning, I should have just been able to say what I wanted to say, and there would have been no confusion. And I don't know, because I don't want to even speak upon it, but I just want you guys to know that that kid was happy, to the point that the last things that he did was turn around and dap up G Money. I think Frozen was on the TV while we were in the lounge, the lounge. He turned around and dapped up G Money. He was right across the seat from me here. I was right here. Then he looked at me because he didn't feel good, and he was like, Allie, I don't feel good. And then he went, Allie, and then froze the fuck up and seized the fuck out. And I ran over screaming and trying to help him. And no one fucking helped. No one. There was one person out of all the people that were there that were able to help, not talking about the group that we were with, because they were handcuffed, so there's not much they could do. But everyone else that was there was only one person who helped me. It was a woman. I'm so grateful for her. I don't know who she is to this day, but she came up and brought, they had, while on the floor helping him, they had asked, what's going on? And I said, I don't know. You don't just seize like this and now all of this other stuff coming out of your mouth, and no, this doesn't happen. So I don't know. But I can tell you, he does have a problem. We do have a problem. That's it. Other than that, the only person that was able to help was the woman who brought the Narcan over to me, and me and her administrated it. He came back for a second, looked at me, and was able to stare into my eyes, and then went blank. So after that, and that's just a tip of it, and that's all you guys need to know, and let it be, because I coped this entire year around the basis that this was going to be kept to me, and now it's not. And I mean, even the people that were there have a hard time looking and being around me due to how tragic the event was. And I understand completely, because it's hard for me too. But there's one thing that I'm not gonna let happen, and that's not good. It's not gonna be that you guys remember him in the way that I have to. It's not happening. It's not happening. So, just as a favor, remember his smile, remember his laugh, remember how much energy he had, remember his talent, remember those things. Don't try to find and to see what might have happened, because that's something in my heart that I know that changes you, and I don't want anyone to think that he wasn't okay. He was tired. He was tired. I was tired. But other than that, that's all. And for that to happen, and for it to be so tragic, it's not simple. It's not, I got a phone call. It's not, no. So, if I have to continue being strong, I need you guys to continue remembering him in that light. Okay? Just remember him being super fucking happy. Because he was. He was fighting demons, yes, but he was such a little kid and so happy. So I just know that I needed to come on here and show you I was alive, first of all. Second of all, that I got my point across. You don't want to know. You don't. So don't. Just, however, I don't even know how that got fucking even out. And for people who were supposed to call me today and supposed to fucking sit here and help me through this or figure it out and let me know what's going on. Stop fighting. I don't know. I'm so over everything and everyone. Because I've done nothing but just let everyone be and do and say what they want. When in reality, it's really what I want and what I say. I don't care how selfish that sounds, but that's what was instilled in me from Jared. And what he wants is you guys to remember him in that positive light. Don't let that shit change anything. That's something for me to hold and get through. I don't want to put that on all of you guys. That's why I don't come on here. I don't sit here and I do this and that and just think about him in a positive light. And just continually think about me as just being strong. I don't want any more condolences. I don't want any more. I just want you guys to know that he loved you. Like, I just read some more of the shit that was leaked, and it's so mind-blowing. And how cops write things and do things and say things when in reality, that's why you've never seen the video. Because I was the one. That's why I wasn't interviewed. That's why all of that. Because I was the one. I was the one screaming, do you know who the fuck this is? Literally, he's saving millions of fucking people. Help him. Come to find out, the fucking hospital's 4 minutes from the goddamn place. This shit didn't leave for a good 15 minutes. I'm tired. I'm tired of, if we're gonna let it out, if people are gonna leak shit, I'm tired of holding it in them. It's not fair. And I came to terms with it being okay. But if we're all gonna know, then we're all gonna fucking know. And if we're gonna know, we're gonna know the fucking truth. Not talking it from someone that wasn't there or someone who wasn't. No, I'm done. I'm done with that. My whole point is remember him in your light. Like, with his light, his smile, everything. He was just smiling seconds before. He was not in a depressive state. He was not.
Like I said, I'm gonna make sure you stay home. This family stays complete. All right?
These people didn't even know who it was on the ground.
I know, it makes my mother very happy. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's great. That was great. That sounded too sentimental. Me and your mother.
I just needed to come on here and tell you guys that I love you and that he loves you guys so much. There was not a day that he didn't. Literally. And that everything he ever made, you guys will always have. So sorry. I wanted to come on here thinking, waking up today, yesterday, like, I'm gonna go online and tell everyone what's going on, what I've been up to, how, like, everything's been going, what I've been doing for them, and then literally I just was slapped in the face with a whole year of coping down the drain. And when I mean coping, it's coping around a fake fucking thing that I had to do by myself. Get off drugs by myself. Even though I asked for help. It's not like I didn't ask for help. I've always asked. I've always asked to be a part of it. I've always asked to do it because I have all the information. I don't want anything from it. I just want to make sure that his legacy is remembered how he wanted. So just do me one favor, talk all the shit you want about me. I don't care. Just remember, I'm super positive and smiling. Okay?